So how long are you planning to stay?
Only a few days.
Oh, that's too bad.
Hey everyone and welcome to the Paradise List. Today we're counting down the older woman and younger man romance movies. Let's get started.
You know I'm 40, right?
I knew that.
Number 10, Hallam Foe. Hallam Foe is a 2007 British drama film, directed by David Mackenzie, based on the novel written by Peter Jinks. The movie follows British teenager, who still mourns his mother's suicide, and refuses to open up to his stepmother. After stepmother seduces and blackmails him, Hallam runs away to Edinburgh and meets Kate, a manager in a hotel who gives him a job. Kate reminds Hallam of his mother, and he begins spying on her from a clock tower, looking her apartment. Gradually, Hallam and Kate form a complicated relationship. The film was released in August 2007. Number 9, Chéri.
I said you don't look at all well.
Chéri is a 2009 romantic comedy drama film, directed by Stephen Frears, based on the 1920 novel of the same name by French author Colette. When retired courtesan Charlotte asks her former colleague to instruct her son, the result is a passionate affair that lasts 6 years, but Charlotte arranges for Chéri to marry a younger woman and insists the affair come to an end. But destiny brings the two lovers together once more. The film premiered at the 2009 Berlin International Film Festival. Number 8, Timer. Timer is a 2009 science fiction romantic comedy film, written and directed by Jack Schaefer. When implanted in a person's wrist a timer, it counts down to the day the wearer finds true love, but Una O'Leary faces the rare dilemma of a blank timer. Her soulmate, whoever and wherever he is, has yet to have a timer implanted, staring down the barrel of 30, and tired of waiting for her would-be life partner to get off the dime. Una breaks her own rules and falls for Mikey, a charming and inappropriately young supermarket clerk. The film was released in May 2010. Number 7, Home Again.
By the way, I'm definitely old enough to drink alcohol.
Me too. Obviously.
Home Again is a 2017 American romantic comedy film, written and directed by Hallie Myers-Shire. The movie follows a 40-year-old single mother, who recently separated from her husband. Alice Kinney decides to start over by moving back to Los Angeles. Alice meets Harry, George and Teddy, 3 young filmmakers who need a place to live. Complications soon arise when she agrees to let the men stay in her guest house temporarily. As Alice develops a budding romance with Harry, her newfound happiness comes crashing down when her ex shows up with a suitcase in his hand. The film was released in September 2017.
You know I'm 40, right?
I knew that. Like, bulb.
Number 6, The Maid.
So how long are you planning to stay?
Only a few days.
Oh, that's too bad.
The Maid tells the story of Jack, an emotionally troubled teenager living in the US, who travels to England to spend his upcoming birthday with his estranged dad, hoping to salvage their fragile relationship. Arriving at his dad's house, he is introduced to Maria, the beautiful and mysterious older foreign woman working there. When Maria learns about Jack's troubled life, she becomes emotionally attached to him. Jack also finds himself being emotionally drawn to Maria, and his desire towards her forces him to take steps towards changing their friendship into a relationship. The film was released in April 2014.
You're so young, I'm far too old.
And what matters is that we have a connection, nothing else.
If you want to make money using Google AdSense and affiliate marketing, this step-by-step video course teaches you how to make simple videos and success. If you are interested, click the link in the description. Number 5, P.S.
Scott. Scott. It's Louise, right?
P.S. is a 2004 drama film, directed by Dylan Kidd. The screenplay by Kidd and Helen Shulman is based on Shulman's 2001 novel. The movie follows Louise Harrington, is a lonely divorcee working at the admissions office at Columbia University. When she notices an applicant with a familiar name, she meets with the applicant Scott Feinstadt, and finds that he not only shares the name of her long-dead high school sweetheart, but also looks and paints much like he did. Their meeting ends with Louise taking him to bed. The film received mostly mixed reviews by critics, and it was released in October 2004.
Maybe there was something inside of you. Maybe it brought you here to find me.
Number 4, Prime.
He's so young.
And?
He's 10 years different.
Prime is a 2005 American romantic comedy drama film. It was written and directed by Ben Younger. The movie follows Lifeguard, is a 37-year-old divorced Catholic businesswoman, falling for 23-year-old Jewish artist with the help of her therapist Lisa Metzger. Rafi tries to overcome her insecurities and accept the age difference between her and David, but when Lisa learns more about her client's new love, she realizes that David is her son. As Lisa tries to separate the couple, Rafi and David fear that they may not be right for each other after all. The film released in October 2005, and it grossed $67 million worldwide.
This is very strange.
Number 3, The Lifeguard. The Lifeguard is a 2013 American drama film, produced, written, and directed by Liz W. Garcia, and starring Kristen Bell and David Lambert. The movie follows a woman quits her job as a reporter in New York and moves back to her childhood home in Connecticut. She finds work as a lifeguard and starts a dangerous relationship with a troubled teenager. The Lifeguard premiered at the 2013 Sundance Film Festival.
You're asking me?
Number 2, The Reader.
When I was young, I had an affair.
The Reader is a romantic drama film, directed by Stephen Daldry, and written by David Hare, based on the 1995 German novel of the same name by Bernhard Schlink. Although it received mixed reviews, Winslet and Cross, who plays the young Michael, received acclaim for their performances. Winslet won a number of awards for her role, including the Academy Award for Best Actress. The film itself was nominated for several other major awards, including the Academy Award for Best Picture, and the film opened in limited release on December 2008. Before we jump to number 1, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Personal Effects. Personal Effects is a romantic drama film, directed by David Hollander. It is based on the short story Mansion on the Hill from Rick Moody's book Demonology. The movie follows Walter is a young wrestler trying to deal with the brutal death. He returns home to help his mother Gloria and niece, then he meets Linda, a beautiful older woman, who is a widow and works as a wedding planner. Her alcoholic husband was murdered by his friend in a bar, and she has a deaf and mute son named Clay, who misses his father, and has repressed anger towards the killer. As both Linda and Walter try to cope with the pain and frustration of their loss, the two bond, their shared tragedies spawning an unlikely and beautiful romance. The film was released in May 2009.